I just want to share with you a phenomenon, a psychology phenomenon. It's called the bystander effect. And the bystander effect is the phenomenon where the presence of a lot of people discourages us from intervening during dangerous or distressful situation. If we see somebody in distress, or if somebody is going through something, if there are a lot of people around, we are very hesitant to intervene when the person is going through a difficult situation. Living in New York, I have witnessed many of these situations where there is a dangerous situation or somebody is going through a tough situation which is deemed dangerous, and we kind of stand there and watch. And even if we don't watch, we just, walk on and keep it moving and go on about our own business. So I just thought about it because I have had an incident where just driving by about 8 p.m. at night, I see a man laying down on the ground. I saw a few people walk by without saying a word. And it was right by one of the delis in the area where I live in Brooklyn. And, seeing that, in fact, was pretty disturbing. In fact, I was driving, but I seen people just walk by, first person walked by, second person walked by, third person walked by. Some looked, some didn't. It just kept moving. Stuff like that really disturbed me personally. So what I had to do is really observe the situation, not to get myself into any dangerous situation, but to at least do something. So I parked my car immediately, walked over, and try to assess the situation. I kind of questioned it a little bit initially because, it's like, man, am I putting myself in danger by responding or by doing something at all? But I had to. Just my inner instinct was like, man, I got to do something. So then I walked over, went into the store, into the deli to talk to the man that's a cashier in the deli, which is a bodega. If you live in New York, you've been in New York, you know those corner stores that you normally go to for, little snacks and stuff like that. So I walked into the store to talk to the cashier at the deli, and his response was like, no, I haven't seen anything. I'm like, yeah, there's a man laying down on the ground. He looks motionless. Matter of fact, looks unconscious. But I just want to know what's going on. Like, do you know anything? So I actually, in fact, approached the man, looked at him on the ground, and, thankfully, thank God, he was breathing. So I figured, it must be something. It must be something. So I just proceeded. I proceeded to really, assess the situation and see what I could do. Approach the man, make sure that he was fine, and likely he was breathing. He was breathing just fine. But then I still, wanted to do something because I figured he may not be in the best position at the time. So immediately I called 911 to say, hey, I'm driving by, I'm seeing a man laying on the ground. He looks unconscious, and I don't know what kind of treatment or what kind of intervention he might need. But I'm just calling to let you all know that I see a man, seem like he's in danger, or he may probably have some health issue, whatever the case is. He didn't look homeless. He looked like a regular person that is just on the side of the street. So I was very concerned. He had a bunch of keys and everything. I figured he probably is a superintendent in one of the apartment buildings around the area. So by me doing that, it's just me showing my human part in caring for a person, a random person I don't even know. And it's a very good thing to do. That bystander effect thing is really causing so much. It's really causing us so much danger and so much violence that goes on around around the country. We all know that we always say, if you see something, say something. But it's not necessarily the case, because we go by the bystander effect. Because if there are hundreds of people or 10 people around the situation, what do we think? Oh, the other person is going to help. Or I don't want to put myself in danger because I may, I'll be the one in danger to respond. I think it's really, really important to, respond in situations like that, so that, we can be a caring person. We can be human for once. So I just really wanted to say that sometimes, regardless of what the case might be, we just got to do something. The little you could do is to take your phone and dial 911 for law enforcement to take over, right? That's the best you can do, is to do your part by making a phone call, because that's the best you could do, especially if you feel a danger. Next time, it could be you. We all can be a good Samaritan for random people we don't know. We have to extend love and care for ourselves as human. And that's all I got for you today. I hope you find it to be helpful. Share, stay grinding, and catch you later.